Buckle up. This is a full, long-form YouTube review script exactly the way you asked. No headings, no breaks, channel name, car world, naturally included, and written in a smooth voiceover style you can directly read or record. It covers exterior, interior, performance, off-road ability, tech, comfort, ownership feel, and pricing for the 2026 Lexus GX 550, with cinematic pacing and strong YouTube energy. Welcome back to Car World, and today we are talking about a luxury SUV that took its time, listened to criticism, reinvented itself, and finally arrived as the complete package people were begging for. This is the 2026 Lexus GX 550, and for the first time ever, the GX doesn't feel like it's living in the shadow of the Land Cruiser or stuck between luxury and toughness. It finally feels confident, modern, powerful, and purposeful. Lexus didn't just refresh this SUV, they rebirthed it. And whether you care about luxury, off-road performance, family comfort, or pure road presence, this GX 550 wants your attention. The moment you see the 2026 GX 550 on the road, it feels different. This isn't the soft, rounded GX of the past. This one stands tall, wide, and unapologetically muscular. The design language screams strength without losing Lexus elegance. The front end is bold and upright, with a massive spindle-style grille that looks more squared and aggressive than before, flanked by sharp LED headlights that give the GX a serious, almost intimidating expression. The hood sits higher, the fenders are more pronounced, and the entire SUV feels planted like it's ready to conquer anything in front of it. From the side profile, the GX 550 looks like a proper body-on-frame SUV again, and that's intentional. Lexus leaned into the rugged heritage instead of hiding it. You get a boxier silhouette, strong shoulder lines, squared wheel arches, and large alloy wheels that fill out the stance perfectly. Depending on the trim, you'll see subtle luxury touches or aggressive off-road styling, especially on the overtrail variants which look straight out of an Expedition catalog. The rear design is clean and modern, with sleek LED tail lamps, bold Lexus branding, and a tailgate that feels solid and premium when you open it. But what really makes the exterior special is how confident it feels. This is not a crossover pretending to be an SUV. This is a real SUV that knows exactly what it is. Park it next to older GX models and the difference is night and day. The 2026 GX 550 finally looks as capable as it always was underneath. Step inside, and this is where longtime GX fans will probably smile the most. Because the interior is where Lexus fixed almost every complaint people had for years. Gone is the outdated layout, gone are the tiny screens, and gone is the feeling that the GX was lagging behind competitors. The cabin of the 2026 GX 550 feels modern, premium, and thoughtfully designed without losing that Lexus durability. The dashboard is clean and horizontal, giving the cabin a wide, open feel. Materials are rich and tactile everywhere you touch. Soft leather wraps the seats, door panels, and center console, while real metal accents and available wood trims elevate the luxury factor. Everything feels solid, tight, and well assembled, exactly what you expect from Lexus. Even the buttons and switches feel satisfying, with that classic Lexus click that owners love. Front seats are large, supportive, and incredibly comfortable, perfect for long road trips or daily commuting. They offer heating, ventilation, and multiple adjustments, making it easy to find the perfect driving position. The driving posture itself feels commanding. You sit high, you see everything, and the hood stretches out in front of you like a promise of capability. The centerpiece of the interior is the large central touchscreen, finally giving the GX the modern tech presence it deserves. The system is fast, responsive, and easy to use, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, crisp graphics, and intuitive menus. Lexus also kept physical buttons for key controls, which is a huge win for usability. You don't have to dig through menus just to change temperature or volume. Behind the steering wheel, the digital instrument cluster gives you clear driving information, off-road data when needed, and customizable layouts depending on your mood or terrain. The steering wheel itself feels thick, premium, and comfortable in the hands, with well-placed controls that don't distract while driving. Move to the second row, and passengers are treated to generous legroom, headroom, and a very comfortable seating position. This is a family-friendly space where adults can stretch out without feeling cramped. The ride quality back here is smooth and composed, soaking up road imperfections with ease. On trims with a third row, Lexus has improved access and usability, making it more practical than before, though like most body-on-frame SUVs, the third row is best for kids or shorter trips. Cargo space is strong, practical, and versatile. Fold the rear seats down and the GX550 transforms into a capable hauler, ready for luggage, gear, groceries, or adventure equipment. Everything feels designed for real life, not just showroom appeal. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the biggest transformation happened. The 2026 Lexus GX550 ditches the old V8 and introduces a modern twin-turbo V6 engine, and honestly, it's a smart move. This engine delivers strong horsepower and even more impressive torque, giving the GX a much more responsive and energetic feel compared to the previous generation. Acceleration is smooth but confident. Press the throttle and the GX550 moves with authority, whether you're merging onto a highway, overtaking traffic, or climbing steep terrain. The power delivery feels refined, not aggressive, but always ready. Paired with a modern automatic transmission, shifts are smooth and well-timed, keeping the engine in its sweet spot without feeling rushed or lazy. On the road, the GX550 feels surprisingly composed for a rugged SUV. Lexus engineers worked hard on ride quality, and it shows. The suspension absorbs bumps, potholes, and rough pavement without transferring harshness into the cabin. Steering is light but precise enough to inspire confidence, and body roll is well controlled for a vehicle of this size and height. Highway cruising is where the GX truly shines. It's quiet, stable, and comfortable, making long journeys effortless. Wind noise is minimal, road noise is well insulated, and the cabin feels like a calm, luxurious cocoon even at higher speeds. This is the kind of SUV that makes you enjoy driving again, not just tolerate it. But let's not forget what the GX has always been famous for: off-road capability. And the 2026 GX550 takes This SUV is designed to go places most luxury vehicles wouldn't dare. With available four-wheel drive, locking differentials, advanced traction systems, and multiple terrain modes, the GX550 feels unstoppable when the pavement ends. The overtrail trims, in particular, are aimed at adventure lovers. Higher ground clearance, all-terrain tires, skid plates, and off-road focused tuning make this GX feel like a true exploration machine. Whether you're dealing with mud, sand, rocks, or snow, the GX remains composed and confident. The suspension articulation is impressive, the torque delivery is predictable, and the driver always feels in control. What makes the GX special is how it balances this off-road strength with luxury comfort. You can spend the weekend exploring rough trails, then clean it up and drive it to a business meeting on Monday without feeling out of place. Few SUVs can pull that off this well. Technology and safety are also a strong part of the 2026 GX550 experience. Lexus includes a comprehensive suite of driver assistance features designed to keep you and your passengers safe. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and parking sensors all work smoothly without being intrusive. These systems feel supportive rather than annoying, which is exactly how good safety tech should behave. The sound system deserves a mention too. With available premium audio, the cabin turns into a concert hall on wheels. Music sounds rich, detailed, and immersive, making every drive more enjoyable, whether you're stuck in traffic or cruising down an open road. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is where the GX550 becomes very interesting. The 2026 Lexus GX550 is positioned as a premium luxury SUV, but it still undercuts many European rivals when you compare capability, reliability, and long-term ownership costs. Pricing varies depending on trim and options, but you can expect it to start in the mid-luxury SUV range, with higher trims climbing as you add features, off-road packages, and premium upgrades. What you're really paying for here is balance. You're getting Lexus reliability, strong resale value, serious off-road ability, and a luxury interior all in one package. Ownership costs are generally more predictable compared to some competitors, and Lexus, Reputation for durability adds peace of mind that's hard to put a price on. Fuel efficiency is reasonable for a vehicle of this size and capability, and the new engine helps improve overall efficiency compared to the older generation. It's not a small crossover, and it doesn't pretend to be, but for what it offers, the GX550 strikes a respectable balance between power and practicality. So who is the 2026 Lexus GX550 really for? It's for buyers who want real SUV strength without sacrificing comfort. It's for families who need space and safety but also want something exciting. It's for adventure lovers who don't want to give up luxury. And it's for longtime Lexus fans who've been waiting for the GX to finally feel modern. The truth is, the 2026 GX550 feels like Lexus finally listened. It feels like a vehicle built with intention, confidence, and clarity. It no longer feels outdated, compromised, or unsure of itself. It feels complete, and that's what makes this SUV special. The 2026 Lexus GX550 isn't trying to chase trends or copy competitors. It's simply doing what it was always meant to do, only now it's doing it better than ever. Strong, luxurious, capable, and refined, this is a GX that finally lives up to its potential. This is Car World, and this was the 2026 Lexus GX550, a luxury SUV that finally feels complete. If you enjoyed this deep dive review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.